Hi, today we're going to look at the e-receipting functionality under Expert Access. This functionality is accessed from the Marketing and Communications area of Blackbaud CRM within the Receipts section. In here, you'll see that a new tab was added called e-receipts. We can configure e-receipts from the e-receipting configuration area. We must create an email message and an email priority configuration to be able to use this process. So you can see I've created a test e-receipt message, and inside of here, you'll see that it has a name, description, subject, from address, from name, and some basic information about what you're going to be sending. Within here, you can see that we've got a lot of merge fields that allow you to tailor this email to anyone you might be sending it to. And you can configure which email address on a constituent's record will actually receive the email address, or will actually receive the email. In this case, I have it prioritized to the business email address, then the personal, and then other. Alternatively, you can send it just to the primary email address. And regardless of what you choose here, if your email address doesn't match any of these things, the final option will be the primary email address, regardless of what type it is. We can look at this e-receipting process that I've created. Inside of here, we've given a name and description. We tell it which records we want to receipt. And so in this case, I've selected a set of transactions from this week. I can decide whether to include re-receipts. So if I had already previously sent emails or sent letters that had been flagged on a transaction to receipt the record, I can have a new receipt drawn up if I check this checkbox. I select my test e-receipt message that I showed previously and the email priority. If it's an organization, you can choose to send it to the primary contact of that organization. We can set this to run as a test. If I select this, it will randomly choose up to however many emails I put in here. So if I say 5 emails, it'll randomly select 5 emails and then send them to whatever email address you put in this box. I can have email set as receipted when the process completes and set the receipt date to whatever I want. You can also add the message that'll be sent, the whole email that'll be sent rather, to a note on the revenue transaction. In this case, I'm going to add a receipt as a note, and the note type is going to be receipt. And I can also choose to create a selection from the results of those. I'm going to call that recent transactions. So I'll save that. I've created a $50 transaction for Robert Hernandez. And I'm going to, and you can see that it is not receipted. And you can see that it's successfully completed and processed 1 record. We'll refresh this. You can see that it is now receipted. And we can look at documentation on the transaction, and we'll see a note of the receipt with the email message that was sent.